Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try MarketGurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show. When it comes to day trading, Trader Plus is the right tool. Track 50 quotes simultaneously. Create dozens of quick lists. Display as many as 30 real-time intraday charts at the same time. Watch the action with candlesticks or bar charts as fast as 10 seconds. See the market by sectors. Use the chart models already prepared for you. Try Trader Plus for 10 days in the menu above without any obligation.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Swing Trading Show, Wednesday, March 9th, 2016. The market seems to be ready for a little rally, another bullish cycle, but it just takes a little bit of time. Tomorrow it's the BCE meeting. Mario Draghi is expected to ameliorate the quantitative easing. That's the reason why the euro was going down today. But until then, the markets are positive without really pushing strongly. But right now, it seems like everything is taking place for a new bullish cycle. The Nasdaq market that was under a correction yesterday, today is just like not confirming, but trying to make a new support. So that which could be the base of a new uptrend, a new bullish cycle. I mean, because we do have an uptrend already, and on the Dow Jones, it's becoming quite a solid support at the moment. So we wouldn't be surprised to see the market breaking out like within the next couple of days. And the SPY shows the same thing, while the TSX maintain its bullish condition at the moment. So if you look at the crude oil, we had a correction yesterday. It's back to the top today, just about to break out again. This is the level right now. So it could happen at any point in time because the meeting has been confirmed in Moscow for the March 20th, and all of the producing country for the crude oil are going to meet there, and and they're supposed to meet again on April 1st. So they're supposed to freeze the production. So the market has shown quite a bit of anticipation so far on the crude oil, and it's now happening on the gas itself, which has totally reversed its last long bearish cycle. As you can see, the volume is very heavy recently. So that's why I'm expecting a little bit, a little rally out there. So it's becoming positive for the crude oil again, while the gold is just making a small correction, but the stock has done a little bit more correction than the gold itself. But no matter, it is totally a sideways movement right now, after failing so many times to break out. I think if the crude oil begins a new bullish cycle, we could see the gold coming back down a little bit. And the mining is constructing a new support as well, because we had an uptrend there. And if the sector would begin a new bullish cycle, we will even have a steeper uptrend. So it seems like everything is taking place without being really showing right now a new wave of buyer. So that's what we can expect over the next couple of days. At the moment, we just can say that there's no more correction, and the market is stabilized, and in most cases constructing a new support. So we have that situation also in the technology, in consumer discretionary, on the industrial sector. So it seems like there is no panic. There's not much vendors on the market right now. And that's it for the news. There was quite a few financial results today. WT offshore minus 88 to minus 68, so it brought the stock higher a little bit. Crescent Energy is building a new support, minus 2 cents to plus 51. Tourmaline plus 16, building a support too. And Parex minus 2, building a support. And TransGlobe is maintaining its correction. Pfizer is still constructing a new support. And they are going to buy back at this level. They're going to buy back 5 billion of shares, $130 $5 billion in money, and 136 million shares. Chipotle Mexican Grill is showing a correction because they closed down one restaurant because all of their employees were sick, and they said no customers have been reported sick so far. And Biosep has closed a contract with FedMed to access its biopsy test. And then Imperial Oil is going to sell 497 gas stations to Couche-Tard, 7-Eleven, and Parkland Fuel. So all of those stocks did bounce back, but they lost most of the movement so far, at least half of the movement. And Ancana is planning to sell some of its assets for $1 billion. And Valent Pharma has named 3 new administrators, and that's all. So what I think is, let's see again the market. We are building a new support on the Dow Jones, the Nasdaq, and the SPY, while the TSX does it also. But mostly almost beginning a new bullish cycle. And as I said, get ready maybe for a rally in the next few days for the crude oil. And on the gas, which is already taking place right now, and the mining. If everything goes well, this should be its new support. But how long will it take until it goes up? It's pretty calm today on the mining, despite that it is back to this morning top. And so right now we have a little slowdown. Things were going good between 11 and 12:30. But right now we have a little slowdown on the market, and most of the sector are showing a multiple top, like industrials and financials, and some of those are already came back, consumer discretionary and staples. But the crude oil seems like it is not encountering many vendors. It seems like the mood is favorable right now. Like there is, and the institution seems to be holding their position on the energy sector. So if you look at the stocks, there are so many right now that are bouncing back and maintaining and building a new support, and after having some profit taking yesterday, and most of the stocks are building a support or retaking their previous bullish cycle. So right now it's been very limited. There has been a little bit of profit taking, but for now it is over. So we have a little bit of buyer on the sector, and most of the stocks are showing the same pattern. The stocks are building a new support. But approaching March 20th is still in 11 days. So many things can happen until then. I have a question here. Anon 5054. Why dry ship go down when boating are going up? You mean maritime stocks? Let me see here. We had quite a bit of correction yesterday on the maritime stock, and like the market today, it's bouncing back, respecting the last uptrend, and I think a dry ship. Where is dry ship? What's the symbol again? I can't remember. There are so many stocks in the DRYS. Here we are. So, oh yeah, you're right. I'll be back.
Find answers to your questions by emailing your host at btm@decisionplus.com.
5 good reasons to manage your investments with National Bank Direct Brokerage. Commission fees fixed at $9.95 anytime for all clients and starting at only $6.95 for active investors. No administrative fees if you hold at least $20,000 in your accounts. Registered accounts available in U.S. currency. Powerful tools to help you manage your portfolio. Award-winning customer service and satisfaction levels amongst the highest in the industry. To learn more, visit nbdb.ca or call us now.
Real-time coaching has been created. We search and classify critical reports and technical movements. You can visualize or hear the best buying and selling opportunities. Get real-time advice all day long and 3 live coaching shows per day. Let us do the work and save your time for trading. Try marketgurus.tv free without obligation for 10 days in the menus above.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Let me take here something. Here on the Canadian market, I'm just building some stocks. Okay, so here's the question about dry ship. Here we are. You're right. Most of the maritime stocks are in a better position, and dry ship is coming down. I don't have any reason for that, except that it's a 17-cent stock. So, but something pushed the investor to bring the stock down on an increasing volume. So it doesn't look really good, but we can say that the stock has a very, very strong support at 10 cents. And I'd say that it is expected to touch the 10 cents soon. This new support is good for buy HSU. There we are. That's if you believe the SP 500 is going to go back with beginning a new bullish cycle. So we cannot be certain of it, but look what I got here. I think if you want to buy HSU, you should do it whenever the stock reach $28.90. What would be good title to buy when the federal government invests in infrastructure? But I'd say, which is a nice movement today, WSP Global and Lavalin. But Lavalin took off a while ago, so it's not really a new bullish cycle. So I'd suggest to wait for the next, the beginning of the next bullish cycle, which should be, I don't know where is it going to be, because so far it seems like we can't stop that stock, except that, you know, even Lavalin makes big correction once in a while, and after an increase of that size, I'd be worried to buy it at that price. You know, when something begins, it's better than when it's gone too far already. So the stock is susceptible to encounter some profit taking there, so the timing would not be very, very, very good right now, even though the stock is very strong. So I think we're but that's exactly what I was gonna say. We're good for a little correction, and it was happening while I was doing it. I was saying it. We had a multiple support here, and it seems like the market has encountered a little wave of selling here, because it's going down at the moment without any reason. That's what the market always does. But so far, we had the bullish cycle here, a long sideways movement, and right now it's taking the other way around. So GK was asking about HSU. You'd be certain that right now HSU is going down, while TVIX and HVU is going up. So how long is this is going to last? We only have 12 points on the Nasdaq market so far. So, you know, as I said, it seems like it's building a support, but it's not clear enough and strong enough to say we will buy this already. You know, despite the index, the stochastic that is on the oversold situation right now, it could take nothing to bring the market negative again today, because we haven't got a very big correction so far, maybe not even enough. So, you know, I think we have to be a little bit cautious. I showed you that we may have a rally on another rally on the oil. We have one on the gas. We may have one on the mining. But I think we should wait until it's been proven on the go, because right now we have a little bit of a slowdown there. And if you look at the mining right now, where is my mind? Okay, let's see it another way. So I think the mining stock has reached the top for today, and it could come down a little bit. So I'm expecting a little bit more correction for the moment. And I think you know, tomorrow is the BCE meeting, and the market could become very much more volatile. Right now, I'm just calling a pause in the correction, maybe the construction of a support, and maybe the beginning of a new bullish cycle in the next couple of days.
Decision Plus has been and still is a leading stock market service provider. From training to coaching, we cover it all. Try both our software as well as our coaching site, completely free for 10 days without obligation. No credit card is needed to sign up for the trial. The trial subscription will be automatically canceled for you at the end. DecisionPlus.com, your stock market service center. Market Vision Plus is the trading companion of so many investors. Make your fundamental and technical analysis easy with Canada's #1 stock market decision-making software. Research, decide, and follow your positions with Market Vision Plus. See the menus just above this program and try Market Vision Plus for 10 days without any obligation after the show.
Just before we go, I want to show you a couple of things that really the situation changed in different sectors, like the uranium sector. So far, since quite a long time, was following a downtrend, and recently the sector has changed direction, and it's also out there building a new support. And there's Cameco is not doing very well because it's going down, but look at Mega Uranium that stays at the top of its new cycle. Seems like it's ready to break out again. Look at Denison Mines, still sitting at its triple resistance here. Ucore did well long ago, and it's just doing a very small correction on low volume, so it looks good. It looks better there. And look at the agribusiness here and potash stock and all that. So you know, Agrium is on a downtrend, but it's not coming strongly back towards its support. So and look at this. On New York, it's even looking better, and it seems like ready to break out. And there's a couple of stocks that does well. Even potash has reversed its downtrend, seems to be ready for a new bullish cycle. And in the coal, we had a very impressive bullish cycle recently, and over there, like all of the mining sector, building a new support very, very high. So it could be interesting, especially about the price of the crude oil also. So that's the energy sector as well. So it seems to be ready for a new upswing there, as the cup is ready for that too. And even some rare earth stock, which has been quiet for quite a long, has done nice recently. So you know, that's the reason why I was talking about a pause and no more correction, a support building right now, and I think we have a chance for a bullish cycle over the next couple of days. So I thank you very much for attending this show. See you next.